Okay, so what ended up being the match of the night, and very good to say a match of the year candidate already in January of 2015. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins triple threat match. Going into it, I knew it was going to be a great match considering Rollins is great, Cena's great, and Lesnar's amazing. Lesnar coming out just looking like just a madman, a monster, looking almost bigger than ever. I would say the biggest Lesnar's ever looked was WrestleMania 29, where he faced Triple H. He just looked like a monster, but he's trimmed out a little bit, but now it's more like he's putting the size back on. He just looked just intimidating and not a guy. He looks like a champion. He looks like that guy that you don't want to mess around with. And that old saying where you want your champion to look like he can actually kick the other guy's ass, like that's what Lesnar looked like. And just right off the bat, an amazing story being told where Lesnar would just German suplex guy left and right, and seemed like Lesnar was just gonna dominate the match, and he did for a good 65% of it. And then you kind of saw the tide starting to switch where Lesnar was being double teamed by Cena and Rollins, and two unlikely allies, but they had one common goal. It was just a great story being told. Their goal was to take out Lesnar, and they just worry about them too, Cena and Rollins. And Lesnar took a beating. He went through the barricade. He took that table spot, that just dirty table spot. Cena threw him around the steps and the barricade, like I said. But Lesnar, he took a beating, and he just came in there, and it's like he wasn't even hit. He just no-sold everything like a machine, like a beast that he is. And it made for a great match. Rollins throwing out the Phoenix Splash, I think for the first time, I don't know, maybe ever, but he might have thrown it out in a Shield match here and there, but it's been a long time since he's done that move, and the crowd just went crazy for it. And there was one near fall where I think it was Cena hit the AA, and it was literally like 2.9999999. I thought it was over personally, and he kicked out literally at the last millisecond. Like there's been a lot of close calls, but that was like a literally like a hair, like Stone Cold calls it a cunt hair, just amazing. And the ending, really, you thought that Lesnar was going to be out of the match. You thought he was legitimately hurt. Guys are trading their finishers with Rollins and Cena. They're going back and forth, and then out of nowhere, Brock just comes in and just deadlift Germans Rollins, and then Rollins kind of gets hold of himself, hits Lesnar with a briefcase a couple times, goes for the curb stomp, and Lesnar caught Rollins in midair at least 3 times in that match. So he goes to do it, just catches him, and Rollins takes just a perfect F5. That F5 you see in like SmackDown versus Raw, that's just picture perfect, just straight and just right to the ground. And 1, 2, 3. It was an incredible match. Right now, I saw the Wrestle Kingdom match, and match of the night for me was the main event with Tanahashi and Okada, but this is a very, very close second. It might even be first. I have to watch it again, but I remember watching both these. Like, this is still fresh in my mind. I'm still like all amped up because it was such a good match, and followed by a disappointing Royal Rumble. But that match just stuck out to me, and it's definitely like we're off to Royal Rumble match excluded, and a lot of Raws excluded. Wrestle Kingdom 9 and then this match have just been awesome start to 2015. And unfortunately, we're going to have to see how Roman Reigns measures up to Brock. And there can always be, a double turn kind of thing, but I highly doubt they're going to do that. And The Rock is now kind of in the mix now. I don't know if it was just an appearance thing or if he's going to do something for Mania. And then, but no, I can't say enough about that main event. It was about 25 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes it seemed like. But man, these guys put it all out there, and it was just a great match. I would have loved to have been in that crowd, just because sitting in the seat, I was like at the edge of my seat. I was like, my heart was like racing. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I couldn't have just being in that building for that match. It must have been amazing, and dare I say, a 5-star match. I think it was just that good. Maybe it's just me, just because it's fresh. Maybe give it a little bit of time. It could have been a 4.5, could have been 4.25, could have been 4.75. But right now, it's like just a great, incredible match. I'm gonna say what Dave says. Dave Meltzer knows best. He'll know. He'll tell me. But as of right now, it was just a great match. Everyone check it out somehow. And that's it. See you guys in the next video.